Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Milo and my pronouns are they, them. And I'm still kind of celebrating my birthday. Because I'm still kind of sick, so you gotta spread it out. Don't pin all your hopes on one day, that's what I've learned. But yeah, basically we couldn't get through all of the Pangea games I wanted to cover last week. We played the classic Nanosaur and its sequel, Nanosaur 2, which I should have put on easy difficulty, but here we are. So this time, we're going to play another couple of games that I remember well from those days. Apparently they were both included on the iMac, like pre-installed. It says that Bugdom was their first commercial game, and they self-published it. But other information I saw said that it was preloaded. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, however my friend Peter got it, that's how I played them at his house on his iMac. Good times. So yeah, Cro-Mag Rally and Bugdom is what's in store today. And if we've got time, we'll check out the sequel to Bugdom, Bugdom 2. But yeah, we've got a caveman, Stone Age themed kart racer and a bug themed 3D platformer adventure thing. So yeah, I guess we're starting with Cro-Mag Rally. It was ported to iOS, which is cool. Info, let's see if there's any good info here. You are a speed-hungry caveman named Brog, who races through up to the Iron Age in various vehicles, blah, 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 weaponry, single-player racing, multiplayer modes. Oh yeah, we've got the battle modes and stuff. Split screen or network play. Whoa, exciting. It says you can download a demo, but this is now all available for free thanks to Ilya Sturio, who has made a sanctioned port for modern systems. Yeah, this says it was a packing game on the itch page, actually. Made under permission from Pangea. And it's the same blurb that's on the original website. Well, not the original one, but the current version of Pangea's website. And it looks like 4-player split screen has been added compared to the original. 2 players in split screen in the original. Interesting. So new features added to the modern port. Alright, let's load it up and have a go. Okay, hold on a sec. This music is actually pretty nostalgic for me. Oh no, the nostalgia started already. Hang on, you got to see the boot screen. It's sick. Nice, 2000. How's the volume? It looks a little low, so I'm going to turn it up. Hopefully someone gets here and can tell me soon. Don't want it drowning me out, but I really like this music a lot, so I want you all to be able to hear it. Yeah, okay. So this is one of the more memorable things about it that I remember, is going into the settings and tweaking various things. You can pick individual cars and what their parameters are. You can change the physics of the world, like how much traction you have, how much gravity there is. It's wild. I just love messing with that. We'll do it vanilla for a little bit. Remember that difficulty is here, so if we need to turn it down, I can do that. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. We don't need to practice. I've played this game before. Gather all arrowheads and finish in first place to win. Ah, here's the collectathon aspects coming into a kart racer, just like Diddy Kong Racing or... Well, I did play 2 Flintstones kart races last year, I think it was. And one of them had these collectathon elements to it, which is interesting. So it says you're Brog, but you can choose to play as Greg instead, the lady cave person. Which is a misnomer, they didn't all live in caves. Mammothmobile, Bone Buggy, Geode Cruiser, Logmobile, Turtle Tank, Hot Rock. The Trojan Horse is unlockable along with others. So what's a good one? Let's see. Acceleration and traction, I think, is what I favor. So maybe the Geode? Yeah, let's go with that. Geodes are lovely anyway. You ever crack one of those open? Well, I've never cracked one myself, but seeing them cracked. Whoa, okay. The steering on this thing is very responsive.
Sticky tires activated.
Oh, okay. So instead of collecting mystery items, there are items and power-ups, but they're just represented on the field, so you can just see them. Which is pretty good. Less randomness. Alright, how do we use this? Yep, that's pretty simple. Now we do need to get all the arrowheads, apparently. I feel like the Geo Cruiser doesn't even need sticky tires. It's already so responsive with the handling. Okay, the bone throws ahead of you, I believe, but we're in first. Maybe I shouldn't have worried about difficulty. Hi, Cap. Doing moving house things. Cool, no worries. Well, have you ever seen a kart racer before? Well, Pangea made their own, of course. Ooh, the Nitro, yes. Sick. And this was a free pack-in on all iMacs at the time, I believe. So, like, nowadays all you get is bloody chess, but look at this. It's incredible. This was just on your computer. Great stuff. Back when Apple was taking gaming seriously, am I right? So what's the spring do? I don't know. It said super suspension, right? I'll show you what these do. Oh, you do throw them backwards.
Sticky tires activated.
Wonder if there's an option to throw them
Super
forwards.
suspension activated.
I'm gonna try it. I guess not. Maybe if there was someone ahead of me, it would contextually throw it forwards. I'll never find out because I'm never gonna not be in first place, am I right? Okay. Do need to make sure to get the arrowheads. I don't know how many racetracks there are in this. But I probably don't want to, you know, full complete the entire game because I want to get to Bugdom as well. But like, yeah. Just want to show off this a little bit. I think the track design is pretty good, like a lot of up and down kind of stuff, hazards. Oops, we missed an arrowhead there. That's the last one we need too, so we'll have to pick it up on lap 3 and we'll be all good. I'm so far ahead of everyone else. I assume it gets harder in the later cups. We don't need to tweak the difficulty, I think. Hang on a second. Ah, you can't do the physics tweaks during a race. That's annoying. I do want to show those off before we finish today. They're well worth seeing. Hey Max, how's it going? Yeah, I was saying that before. The music is really good, eh? By the way, how's the audio balance? Is the game volume the right level compared to my voice? Always hard to judge that with different games, I find. Okay. Whoa! Okay. I didn't know that sort of thing would be possible if we hadn't tweaked the physics. Uh-oh. I don't know how to reverse. Am I stuck? I'm so far ahead that this probably won't matter, but... yeah, audio balance seems good. Cool, thank you. We made it. We recovered. And we're still way ahead of the competition. Okay, I think Arrowhead's coming up in this big open area here. The finish line is not marked on the map, which is a little weird, but that's okay. Cool. That's all of them. The announcer doesn't sound very caveman-esque, I will say.
Super suspension activated.
But maybe they wanted to prioritize clearly communicating game things to you over the making it in character or whatever.
First place.
Cool, well done, Greg. You did it. Yep.
Objective completed.
Objective completed. Okay, straight into it. I guess we'll do a cup
Ready.
and then
Set. Go.
can play around with the physics stuff. Oh, what's this? A potato? A homing pigeon. It came out of an egg. That's cute. But they are coming at me as well as from me. Oh, and look, flying pteranodons or something. That's fun. So yeah, the first two iMac games by Pangea are very much living up to their name. Because we had a dinosaur game and we got a caveman game. And Pangea evokes ancient prehistoric times when the continents were all one many geologic ages ago.
Sticky tires activated.
I'm not sure where that exactly lines up on the Stone Age thing. Definitely not by the Iron Age. We had continents by then. But yeah. I was also always partial to Gondwana land myself, which is one of the sub-supercontinents after Pangea had split but before the modern continents. Okay. I think we were part of that, Australia was. Okay, cool. Oh, Moai heads. Right, so we're on Easter Island, I guess? I'm not sure when they were put up. Or if there are other places in the world that do them, but these are a very distinctive design.
Lap 2.
Did you know that if you dig underneath them, there's actually a full body under that statue? Yeah, don't do it though. Oop. Ah, I guess I'll try and get that on the next lap. Ah, the nitro is out of control. But yeah, lots of fun stuff happening here with the dancing plants and the dinosaurs and stuff. Of course, very fantasy caveman
Super suspension activated.
coexisting with early humans, but you know, it's all good. It's a cartoon game, really. We had future dinosaurs in the last game. Actually, for all I know, this is taking place in the far future. I should figure out what the brake button is. Oh, okay, I found reverse. I don't think that worked earlier when I was stuck on the wall. But at least now we know. Oh yeah, you can look behind you. What was it? I want to see the bird when I throw it. Hold on. So it goes in a straight line. Maybe it'll home in if someone's there. Oh, I'm actually going to lap somebody because I didn't get stuck this time. Oh! Of course, I'm vulnerable to their attacks now. Now, that arrowhead was on the right somewhere. There it is. Okay, we've done it. I feel like that's a requirement for actually advancing in the cup. Which is cool, especially because the actual racing isn't very challenging at all. Max always imagined the Moai like Diglett. You mean where they have a huge muscly body underneath? Because that is Diglett. That's what Diglett looks like, obviously. Were those trees like 2D? 2D-ish? They're like two intersecting 2D planes or something, yeah. Unlike everything else, which is 3D modeled. I guess the ferns are 2D as well. Well, I always love that mix of 2D and 3D in this era. It's such a vibe. Okay. Is that how you imagine Diglett? What, you haven't seen the fan art? I mean official art?
Objective
There's a bit in, I
Ready,
think,
set,
the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game where there's a Diglett that has to go out over an open space and I don't know. Freeze ball.
super suspension activated.
It's just that's a time in an official Pokemon game where they have like lampshaded the fact that you never see under Diglett. Ooh, let's go in the igloo. Oh, it's blocked off. Oops, I got stuck. Max also loves the mix of 2D and 3D.
Sticky tires activated.
Okay, sticky tires might actually be useful in the snow ice course.
Yeah.
I like the snowmen with spears. Oh, it especially shows up
Sticky tires
more
activated.
like the whole 2D. Oh, what is that? A Yeti? Nice. A missing link.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you play games from this era
Super suspension activated.
on modern displays and they've been upscaled and stuff, like this port is a modern port that's been upscaled, so it shows up a bit more readily than it would have at the time. Also, don't forget the original IMAX was CRTs as well. Polar bears too? Oh, this is great. A lot of moving characters and creatures in this stage. I like it. Doing well on arrowheads too. Woo! I'm just gonna get it so I don't have to worry about them later. Yeah. Sad to see that impossible beauty standards for women were present even in games this old. Yeah. It's weird thinking about this being old. But it is 26 years old.
Lap 2.
But yeah, this is accurately representing how people were in the Stone Age,
Sticky
actually.
tires activated.
Look at that. She's got earrings. Like a two-piece kind of bikini. Yeah, I'm sure that's how they dressed back then. Okay, we got all the arrowheads, so we're just cruising now. It's great. DLSS 5. Yeah. There were... So, the only characters in this game are Brog and Grag, as far as races go.
Sticky tires activated.
But the other Brogs and Grags had alternate costumes on, and I wonder if you can choose those somehow. Like the other colors, the palette swaps. Maybe if I ever see another racer, I'll try and check them out, but, you know... I don't know if I will. I'm too bloody far ahead. Brog and Grag is all you need. Yeah... I feel like maybe they could have had a few more. Like, imagine adding Nanosaur as a racer in this. That would have been a fun little mod to their prior game. And it wouldn't have been out of place, because then Nanosaur's a time traveler.
Activated.
She can go to any era she wants. Especially because there are still dinosaurs in this era. So it would be worth coming here to get X, maybe. Yeah, the Nanosaur fandom in shambles. We did have, my friend Gen here last week, who I consider one of the experts on Rare's Dinosaur Planet for
Sticky
64.
tires activated.
I think they like run a fan site based on it.
Oh, that's gonna cost you.
So yeah, they're definitely part of the Nanosaur fandom,
Lap.
as am I. So you know, there's dozens of us, I'm sure. Okay, so we did get a little look at an alternate Grag there with a grey top. Exciting! Grey! Let's try and get a Nitro boost to catch up to some of the others, maybe. if I see one. But yeah, Nanosaur, that's a classic. You should have seen it, Max. Well, you can go download it at itch.io / whatever that page is. I'll show you after this. But yeah, there's one guy who's doing modern ports of all the old Pangea games. There's another Grag for you, different hair color as well as a white outfit. But if you're going to play Nanosaur 2, I recommend easy difficulty.
Super suspension activated.
You know, I haven't noticed much of a difference with super suspension, honestly. Oop. I wonder if... Okay, there's a camera button. Can go close in. Oh, okay, there's a separate item button. So there's two item buttons. One throws forward and one throws backward. Now I know. Is this in the settings? It is, okay. Yeah, see, I should have come here first. Gas. It's an American game, by the way. Made in Texas, I believe. Gas. Malibu Greg.
Sticky tires.
Actually, yeah,
activated.
where is this set? We had Easter Island, but obviously it's not snowing on Easter Island. We're doing a world tour of the Stone Age, I guess.
First place.
I love the amazing games you play. I never know what I'm going to get when I come in here, but it's always so interesting. Thank you. I try to
Objective
have a variety of things. But it's always stuff that I think is going to be fun and interesting. Yeah, and no Scunny kart today, no. We're doing a different kart racer instead. Scunny kart will be soon, unless I decide to delay it again because I'm still on an Alien and Predator kick. So I've been cataloging some games I want to try out for that specifically. How do I go back? I accidentally clicked through to the Bronze Age thing. Let's just go through and see if it's a different stage. It is! We're in Crete! So the settings change too, but we're gonna just leave. First person mode, yeah. What I want to do is... I can practice. Desert, jungle, glaciers, Crete, the Great Wall, Giza. We need to complete Bronze Age to unlock the Iron Age tracks. So yeah, they are actually set in those eras, except of course Atlantis. Oh, I want to see Atlantis. Alright, we're going to do the Bronze Age course. I'll leave it for now. But since it was so easy, I'm going to turn up the difficulty. Yeah, we'll do a bit of physics play around at the end, I guess. So, tournament, Bronze Age. She's wearing purple here, but not in the game. There we go. Up and down to change these. Wow. What a stunning array. And very pointy chest, I'm noticing now. You're not really supposed to look at the polygons this up close. They're meant to be far away from you in a cart. But yeah, green. I like the green. The menu music reminds me of the dance at the end of Frog Detective. I really gotta play those games. Alright, let's try something different. The Logmobile reminds me of the Donkey Kong kart. Oh, some other carts there. Oh, we would have had Bronze Age carts available to us, right? Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. Green. Bronze Age. Okay, so new ones. The Trojan Horse. The Obelisk. That's it. Okay. Let's do the Trojan Horse. And we've got a frog detective hater over here. Oh boy.
Go! Roman
I remember these. Also, this Greek style music is really fun. I have not been to Crete, but I assume it looks exactly like this. But again, we're in the ancient world. We're in ancient Greece. Brog and Grag have lived long and full lives, have survived until the Greek Empire of the Bronze Age. Oh my gosh, what is this all about? The creations of Daedalus, I suppose. What was the island that Daedalus lived on where the labyrinth was? Well, that was Minos, wasn't it? Because of the Minotaur? Huh. A lot of splashing going on. I wonder if you get rescued from the water. Go off the end. Oh. It's very Diddy Kong Racing where your kart can travel on water. Good to know. And we do know we can throw birds forwards now.
Sticky tires activated.
I don't know if that statue looks very Greek, but yeah. I can almost taste the souvlaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have some Greek
Lap
food.
2.
When we went to Hobart, our friend Captain told us about a Greek restaurant that we went to, and it was great. It was fantastic.
Super suspension activated.
Okay, so you can take a shortcut through those little hills. Still missing 4 arrowheads. And I'm in third? Oh, I shouldn't have turned up the difficulty, eh? Look how far ahead the red is from me. I'm regretting everything.
Yeah.
Because the CPU players don't need to get the arrowheads. Okay. Slid through that one. Still missing 2. But the racing has become challenging. Oh, there's one. Alright, no more stuffing around. We can't afford to. Oh. Well, these things are homing, right? Yeah, take that. Get stuck on the statue, you jerk.
Final lap.
Oh no, where's that arrowhead? Golly gee willikers. It's kind of easy to spot because it's 3D. And yet, I have no conception of where it actually is. Oh boy. And the Trojan horse is notably lacking in traction compared to what I was rocking before. Greg has grown rusty in her old age.
Sticky tires activated.
Oh, she's got a lot of years left in her still. I can sense it. Whoa. Again, I'm not sure where the finish line is, but I'm a little worried about this arrowhead, people. Okay, the oils looks kind of pathetic. Oh, there it is.
Sticky tires activated.
Alright, we're good.
That's
Yeah. That's all of them.
first place.
Oh, that's the finish line? Okay, cool.
Objective completed.
Yay. Oh, nice. Oh, can we read these banners?
Go.
Okay. Gotta sacrifice a bit of time at the start to grab this flint napped arrowhead.
Roman candle.
Peace, fortune, happiness. Okay, pretty common sentiments there. Now this is interesting, the sort of 90-degree angles in the track. Very, there's a monkey ball course in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing that's like that. Maybe the worst course in the game, yeah? Okay, now we have a Chinese-style firework. That's a new pickup. Oh boy. When was the Great Wall built, by the way? Was it the Bronze Age?
Oil.
I know it was built over a long period of time in stages. Oh boy.
Nitro.
Okay. And there are different like styles of construction at different points because of that. Some of them are just earthworks like this.
Oh, that's gonna cost you.
Yeah, it is going to cost me. I'm really trailing now. But that's okay. Because I've got most of the arrowheads, I can focus a bit more on catching up. Oh wow, the oil slicks really do affect you quite a lot. And the CPUs struggle with the sharp corners. Oh wait, dragons? Nice, nice. Dragons are real, confirmed. Dinosaurs coexisted with humans, confirmed in a previous stage. Don't know if the lightning is evidence of Greek gods being real, but I'm gonna chalk it up to the inventiveness of the mythological figure Daedalus. Huh? That looked homing to me. Didn't seem to affect the guy very much though. Oh boy. Good thing those flags are so solid, am I right? Now, what's... I thought maybe there'd be an arrowhead over there. There might still be, because I'm missing two still. Dang. Take this, Brog. There's one. Grab it now. Sick. Okay, now I'm just missing one.
Final lap.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's gonna cost you.
Shut up, narrator. Damn, red again, so far ahead. I think I need to turn down difficulty again. Big difference between 3 pips and 4. Although the cup probably makes a difference too.
Oh, that's gonna cost you. Oh, that's gonna cost you.
Fortune and happiness are kind of the same thing. Love is another one that's here. Yeah, I can see it. I think. Ugh, my kanji is terrible. Although I shouldn't call them kanji if we're in China, I suppose. I don't know what the Chinese word for kanji is, though. Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Shut up, narrator. Yeah, like, surely... Ooh. Surely over here... Yeah, there it is. I knew it.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. Now, do I actually need to get first place as well? I hope not. Ow!
Sticky tires activated.
Go, go, go!
Third
Third?
place.
Good enough? Good enough? Tell me it's good enough. Hanzi. Yeah. Gotta use a try. Dang. completely reset all the progress on its race. Goodness me. This is so chaotic. I don't know if the Trojan horse was a good choice, honestly, for this race.
Sticky tires activated. Yeah.
There's also no drifting mechanic, which I think adds a lot of depth to kart races like this.
Nice ride.
Or at least it adds a high skill ceiling. Try playing Mario Kart 8 against somebody who
Handle.
really has a strong grasp of the mechanics, and you will have no fun at all. It's great. Alright, let's throw some of these backwards. Keep these fools back. I actually don't want to drop oil because it sticks around permanently. It'll just screw me over when I get back to it. But hey, we're doing a lot better this time. Oops, someone snuck ahead. Problem is, to throw forward, I need to take my finger off the accelerate for a second. And anyone who's not constantly accelerating in a racer is a coward. There, I said it. Wow. Okay, just that one left, and we can easily get that. Oh, excuse me. Yeesh, sometimes the geometry can be a bit wonky. But yes, this reminds me of playing the Mulan game. Recently I downloaded as many issues of Disney Adventures as were on archive.org and sorted through every single one looking for what comics were in there. There was, I think, no, there's 2 Mulan comics, actually. At least in the ones I could find. Because the archive.org collection is not complete. It's complete up through 1997 from 1981 when the magazine started. But yeah, there's a lot missing after that point. And that point is also when they started having more comics based on just random properties rather than just what was relevant. So retro things, you know, by the time of 2005 or whatever, Mulan was kind of retro-ish compared to Chicken Little or whatever. But yeah, they might have had some in that later era that haven't been scanned. But yeah, that kept me busy for a while I was still sick. I am still recovering from that sickness, sadly. I went back to work and then I like totally crashed because I really wasn't ready to go back to work physically. So I think I'm going to take another couple of days off this week. Oh, it sucks. Oh yeah, I didn't pronounce the thing right. It's more like Hanze. Whoops. I looked at chat, now I don't even know which way I'm going. Oh boy. There we go, I think we're on track. And still in first. No!
Sticky tires activated.
Okay. Yeah, Hanze. Yeah, I always forget that. Why does Pinion even render it as an English I if it's so different in pronunciation? Pinion seems a little inaccurate. Except when it is E or E. Yeah, there's and then there's
Objective completed.
Thanks. Okay, we're over in Egypt now. Really are doing the world tour.
Go.
Giza in the Bronze Age. is the source of the obelisk kart as well. I love those chaotic collisions, jostling for position. Very cool. I wonder if we're going to get a new item in this stage. Is that a split path or what? I think it was. Scarab beetles. Also known as dung beetles. They're the same thing. My own bird got me. Very nice camels, actually. Well modeled. Some cool statues. The Great Pyramid of Giza. Khufu, I believe, was the pharaoh.
Sticky tires activated.
Associated with the Big Pyramid. Okay, we've got some ranks of the undead roaming around. But check out these camels. They're great. They look amazing. Cat statues. Oh, are we going to see a sphinx? I hope so. Yeah. Woo! The narrator is very excitable. The characters themselves do not emote at all, though. No voice lines from Grag or Brog. Okay. In fairness, all Chinese romanization systems suck. If you think this is bad, check out Wade Giles. How old is Pinion anyway?
Lap 2.
Must be pretty old. Note the golden tops on the pyramids. This is accurate to how they used to be, I believe.
Super suspension activated.
Oh, yeah, I want to go to the other side of that wall. I'll have to try and do it next
Sticky
time.
tires activated.
There's got to be at least one arrowhead back there. Oh, there's one. Crap. Okay. I love the arrowhead system, honestly. Giving you that extra little thing to do while you're racing. Okay, it looks like there's nothing on the other side of this pyramid. So we'll go around. Just that extra little objective to stay on top of.
That's all of them.
It's great. And this isn't the only car racer to do that, but it does make it a bit more engaging. Okay, cool. So now we don't have to go to the other side of that wall, but I still want to do it anyway.
Super suspension activated.
I went to an exhibit on ancient Egypt at the Canberra Museum, and one of the things they said there was, it really struck me, it was about the term mummy, and how, oh, this is the Sphinx. Oh, yeah, I didn't really get a good look at it. Like, mummy's not an Egyptian word, it's from a different language, I don't remember which one. But it kind of dehumanizes, it takes the attention away from the fact that these are human remains that were a person and they had a name and everything. Okay. Which I think is a really good point to think about when it comes to this, because like here, they're being used as like generic monster type things. Which, you know, again, cartoon context, just some silly stuff, but they are based on real things that happen to people, you know. And human people deserve respect, I think. Okay, the CPUs seem much less able to handle this course, because I'm having no trouble at all staying in first. They're really just struggling back there.
Super suspension activated.
Woo.
Whoa!
Pinion was officially adopted as the dominant system post-World War II. Okay, I've got a little look at the Sphinx there. It's kind of hard to see, which is unfortunate. Huzzah!
First place.
This is no Snowboard Kids 2. Man, Snowboard Kids, the series is so good. Even the DS one, yes, even the DS one.
Objective completed.
I gotta replay all those one day. Crow Cup. We do speak of the DS one. It's good. I like it. I haven't played the PSX one actually. I guess we'll keep going before we do the tweak. But it really is a crapshoot whether no, exit. Back. I don't know how to go back from those screens. I'm just going to turn the difficulty down because we did struggle a bit on one of those courses. So back to 3, that was the default. So we can do Bronze Age, Grag again. Oh wait, oh, never mind. Oh, I think I found the back button, but now I'm not actually sure which one it was. Okay, whatever, default Grag is fine. What are our new cards? The Catapult and the Chariots. It looks like the newer cards do have strictly more stat points, which is fine. We'll pick Catapult, that's a little more balanced. PSX game is a remake of 1, but with a lot of extra content, new characters, plot stuff, maps. It's the only way to play 1. Interesting. Yeah, okay, sounds good. So you do 1 on PSX and then 2 on 64. And then DS, obviously, because why would you skip Snowboard Kids DS? It's a vital part of the series. Just because it has a different art style, I think a lot of people take against it. I really need to play them back to back to really compare how like the game design is as well. But I think what most people are reacting to is the art style.
Landmines.
Landmines.
Bottle rockets.
So I think this track was called Medieval. It's very generic European medieval.
Roman candle.
Which again is, what, like nearly 10,000 years after? I guess the Stone Age lasted a long time. It could have been very late Stone Age at the start. And of course it's different in different areas of the world. Metallurgy was developed simultaneously among different cultures, but at different times. Oh no!
Freeze ball.
I was going to drop my landmines, but I didn't get that. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for arrowheads. Is that one? Yeah. I love all this Siege Warfare stuff. I grew up on Age of Empires 2. Well, 1 and 2, but mostly 2.
Sticky tires activated.
So yeah. Seeing catapults and trebuchets going off is like activating my neurons. I don't think they had siege towers in AoE 2, but the siege towers make me think of Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on Xbox, which is the one I grew up with. 2 Towers probably had them at Helm's Deep, right?
Sticky tires
It must have done.
activated.
That was a very similar level to the Siege of Minas Tirith level. Man, those games were good. Well, Two Towers was a bit rough, honestly. Return of the King was amazing, especially since it had co-op. Still missing 2 arrowheads. This track is fun. This music, really good stuff. Is it in the trees, maybe? Fence! Ow. Cutting a lot of corners. Oh boy, where is it?
Whoa!
Weird texture over
Super suspension activated.
there. Getting bounced by the explosions, that's great. And cannon too. So this is post gunpowder. Of course, we've been using fireworks for a while, so. But I'm not sure when gunpowder made it to Europe. Of course, China had fireworks before anyone else. But we had the Roman candle as well. I'm not sure if Romans had Roman candles though, you know what I mean? Or it was just named that later. Like, St. Catherine didn't invent the Catherine wheel, did she? Where the heck? It's still missing 2. Can't believe this. It's been everywhere, surely. Don't want to fail the first track. Well, having said that, we're way ahead of the competition, so I don't know if the difficulty switch was really necessary. Yeah, look at my closest competitor. So damn far behind, but you know, you never know which track they're gonna suddenly be geniuses at. I guess I can afford to take it a little slower. Maybe I can afford to even turn around and go back at the end of lap 3. Oop, that was it.
Yeah!
One more. I don't know if it's going to be on any of the cut corners, so if we follow the track real carefully, I think we'll have a better chance of finding it. Come on! Oh, sorry about that. You see, I still can't shake that cough.
Sticky tires activated.
Aha! Yeah, I was too corner cutty earlier. Great.
Sticky tires activated.
No wuckers. Barely using items on this stage.
First place.
We did it!
Objective completed.
In fact, Snowball Kids DS is the only one I've played all the way through. I only ever rented
Ready, set,
the older ones on 64, and I wouldn't have played through the whole game. The DS, I bought it
Sticky tires activated.
in recent years
Yeah!
when I was catching up on DS games. Okay, Vikings now.
Roman candle. Yeah!
Oh, We've even got little Vikings wandering around with their anachronistic horned helmets. Well, not anachronistic, but just like... you know, wrong. Because anachronistic would mean out of time. But this is like... that wasn't really a thing. Okay. It's like the modern pop culture shorthand, but it wasn't nearly as common as that would lead you to believe. Okay. There's not a gap there. Ooh. Nice driving. Do these guys look bigger than us?
Nice driving.
Did people get bigger between the Stone Age and the Iron Age?
Oil.
Maybe on average, because quality of life increased, life expectancy increased, right? But I don't think people themselves got larger in size. Median people, would you say? I don't know.
Freeze bomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
almost missed that one. So now only one more arrowhead to find. Keep your eyes peeled, people. Oh, boy. Yes. We're good. Oh, that's sick. Imagine owning Snowboard Kids too. That would have been great. Were those like zombies or something? Why do they have green skin? Oops, wrong way. Can I skip this? Yeah! Gonna have a look at those zombies. Not these guys.
Sticky tires activated.
This track's pretty good with all the switchbacks. They've all got such strong theming to them too. What are your thoughts on Vikings wearing horned helmets? Never?
No. Not a thing. Lies.
I think there's some zombies in this stage or something.
Zombies are allowed to wear horned helmets. That's why.
Did the Vikings have zombies in history?
Did Viking mythology contain zombies? Had resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it had undead. Might have had animated corpses. Not quite
Nope,
the same.
there's... Ah! Hold on, that's not up ahead. Oh, they're like goblins.
Oh, the goblins.
Yeah. I thought... I saw the pointy ears and the green skin and I thought it was small helmets. But no, yeah, like orcs and trolls and stuff. That's where that comes from. From like Scandi folklore, and then Tolkien, being a scholar of that, brought it into the English-speaking world, basically.
Well, it was there.
Yeah, but I guess in modern
Modern
pop
phase.
culture, yeah.
That Tolkien basically invented.
Yeah. Not that he was trying to, it's just everyone ripped him off. Goblins.
Why do you have why are we in the Stone Age with the Vikings?
We've gone through different eras over this
Oh no.
game.
No,
We started
not
with the
staying.
Stone Age and then the Bronze Age, and now we're in Atlantis. What the heck?
Well, at least Atlantis wasn't real, so you can have whatever you like.
Okay, well the mechanics have totally changed in this race. We're in submarines, and you don't have to accelerate anymore. Instead, the accelerate button makes you go down, the brake button makes you go up, and you are given a number of boosts. Oh, they're all gone. Okay, okay. Ah! Still got to get arrowheads. Ooh, a shark. Nice, nice. Oh, what happened there? I don't know. Giant clams, little squiddies. I love this. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about that because the Stone Age is so long, right? There were dinosaurs. Well, flying reptiles, I'll say. So it's cartoon Stone Age.
Torpedo. Yeah.
Well, I'm collecting stone arrowheads.
Lap
Although
They
the
look like
of
this.
them, they look more old stone. So in the new Stone Age, they're not like opposite weapons. So they'll do things like
if I go
get
past these, I get a boost.
tiny bits of flint and then glue them into a half, like a
Like a stick with a
stick.
notch in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll get lots and lots of tiny bits to make like a knife or something.
What kind of glue did they use?
Like animal type glues, fish
Oh, okay.
glues.
Oh, I have torpedoes.
So some people describe that as like the actual level of stone technology is lower than the old Stone Age when you get these like
Oh, wow.
super refined stone tools that are like a single piece of stone. But
Yeah.
these newer tools can be more effective for what you want to do with them. Like they're very good for carving meat or something like that. So it's just different.
Oh, these aren't squids, they're torpedoes. Can I blow up mines with them like in Dinosaur 2? I don't think so. So we were on Easter Island before, obviously, judging by the Moai heads that we were driving past.
Right.
Do you know when they were built?
I think that's much more recent.
final lap.
But they are stone.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing about the Stone Age and all these ages is they're very different times in different places.
Yeah, I made that point before.
So,
It's geographic as well as
yeah.
chronologic.
I mean, I tend to use like European, probably British times as my default.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I mean, if I was using Australian times, you don't get a Bronze Age or an Iron Age.
True.
You go from the Stone Age to the Steel Age.
We were also driving on the Great Wall of China before.
Okay, well, that was built over many
Yep, I just said that. That was in the Bronze Age Cup.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you for the history insights. It's Kathy, everyone. Expert on many things. Wish Gibbon was here. She's the expert on Atlantis, of course. In our current role-playing game, she's playing a character from Atlantis. I missed an arrowhead. Curses. Yes, it is a public holiday in ACT. We get a deferred Anzac Day because it was on Saturday. So Saturday was a public holiday, but because that's a weekend, we also get one on Monday.
Objective
Oh yeah, she's a big thing
Better
knower.
luck
Knows a lot
next
of
time.
things, for sure. Okay, we do have 3 tries. So we're all good. I like these cute little
Set,
submarines.
Go!
But yeah. I guess Diddy Kong Racing never went underwater, did it? It's always hovercrafts on top. I've made a comparison to that game a few times so far. The quintessential adventure racer. Which also had a dinosaur world, by the way. Oh boy. Could it be below these UFO structures? Ugh, considering the collision, I don't think you're intended to go down there. It's a little wonky.
Torpedo!
Ah! That's a lot of sharks. Do they have collision? Unclear. Hey, die. Yeah, never mind.
Nice shot.
So we do want to go near these things. They'll give us a boost. And those are the only 2 items on this level, is the clouds of torpedoes and the boosts that you get from the pods. The zappy pods, whatever they are. Did I not pick that up? Ah! Weird hitboxes here. There we go. Okay. Still gotta keep an eye out. Just be careful around here. Ooh, can we identify the ship? Is it a Viking ship?
Lap 2.
Oh, New South Wales got the public holiday too? Awesome. This is the first year that New South Wales has had a deferred Anzac Day holiday. Wow, that's wild. But Victoria doesn't get it, suckers. Yeah. My workplace is very spread out. Like in my team, we've got, because it's a university with campuses in many different states. Well, 4, but you know, we do have different public holidays and stuff. Okay. Oh, the boost isn't a power up, it just gives you a little boost timer on the left side of the screen there after going past one of these. So really, torpedo is the only item you pick up on this one. Okay. Have a look at this boat. I don't know, hard to tell. Pretty simplified, but I get a bit of a Viking vibe from it. Okay. the ship doesn't have horns, so it's not a Viking ship. Ah, proof positive. You've got me there. Alright, still missing an arrowhead.
Final lap.
I've been through both sides of this. And the middle. Where could it be? How far ahead am I? What is wrong with everyone else? Alright, we really got to take our time here. Look at them all, just stuck in a little clump back there. What's happening? I've not paid any attention to the other races in the minimap, so this is the first I'm noticing that they're complete incompetence on this stage, apparently. Ah, there it is.
That's all of them.
That's all of them. I don't know if I can blow up a mine. Oh man. Can I blow up a shark? Hey, thanks for the sub there, Cap. With Prime. Please do steal money from Jeff Bezos. And yeah, a 2-year streak. Well done. Thanks very much. Oh, Gibbon, you brought the spam bots with you. But yeah, hi Gibbon. Good to see you. We're just finishing with Cro-Mag Rally. Very fun kart racer. There were 3 cups, one based on the Stone Age, one in the Bronze Age, and one in the Iron Age, although cartoony versions of them. And the Iron Age ends with a sub-race through Atlantis, which is really fun and silly. You win. Thanks, Brog. Look at this guy. He's got to be modeled after a famous actor, I'm sure. Maybe one of the dev team. There's a vocal song over the... This is great. The Cro-Mag Rally theme song. I wonder if this is copyrighted. I hope not. Amazing. There's a spoken word breakdown about camels. This is very strange. Oh, that was Brog speaking. Yeah. There you go, voice acting, finally. Okay, well, that wasn't actually the credits, so we'll check out the credits. Oh wow, so high res for this render. They're not pointy and blocky at all. Looks great, this key art. So I don't remember the credits of the Nanosaur, but you might notice some people in common between the two, especially the head of the studio, but Brian Greenstone there. But yeah, Ilias Jorio is the other name here, made the modern itch.io ports of all these old Pangea games. She has shiny jade wheels. Oh yeah, they are very shiny, aren't they? You're right. Cool. Oh, and the code's on GitHub from Jorio's ports. That's fun. Cool. All right, let's fiddle with this physics stuff because this is a great, fun thing to do. So I'll just pick the default kart. You can change any parameter, even boosting it beyond 100%. I don't know how far this goes. What? It even goes beyond that? This is nuts. Alright. Well, we better boost acceleration as well. Otherwise, we'll never reach those speeds. Okay. You tamper with the game. Your race times won't be saved. But everything will be back to normal when you restart. Good to know. So what else can we do? Steering responsiveness. Tuning responsiveness. Turning radius. Tire traction and tire friction. Gravity, we want to turn that down. Hill climbing assists more. And terrain bumpiness more. And see what that does. Okay, so now that that's all tweaked, go to practice. Let's ramp off a pyramid, maybe. And the default one. Okay, watch out.
Ready, set.
What's the difference between traction and friction? Good question. I feel like they're the same, but... Okay, well the others don't know what to do with this weird gravity, with this weird physics tweak. Oh boy. I don't know if we're going to reach that amount of top speed. I should have boosted my acceleration more. Oh no. Okay, the water is very hazardous under these conditions, apparently.
Oil.
Okay, maybe it's not obvious what I did, but it should be able to tell that it feels different. Oh yeah, the bumpiness has gone up. I think some of the settings I changed kind of canceled each other out effectively, but rest assured, you can get really wacky with the... So you can see I'm getting a lot more air and stuff. Yeah, maybe higher friction and higher gravity. But I'm getting a lot more air there. We'll go up the pyramid and see what happens. The pyramid's taller, I think, from the bumpiness. Okay, I couldn't make it up. So let's do more acceleration. Oh! I underflowed the speed? Or something? Alright, we'll just set it to like 500% or something. Whoa! No, 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 no. It starts boosting really hard if you keep holding down. Yeah, so we'll go like I said, 500. Okay. And now physics. We want actually higher gravity and more... maybe more friction? Because less friction would probably make you more slippery, right? The turning radius was too much. More hill climbing assist. Alright, let's see what that does. And we'll go to the jungle. I like this stage aesthetically.
Ready, set, go! Homing pigeon.
Okay.
Bomb. Sticky tires activated.
Again, I don't know if I've done it quite right. Oh! I can't make it up this hill. What? Where did I go wrong? I don't know what's happening, but... So yeah, they give you a lot of control, which means that it's really hard to get it to do what you want, I guess. Because there's so many different parameters. But yeah, I think we're done with that now. You could spend all day tweaking those settings, but I want to try another game. So yeah. A lot of control, very little guardrails. Yeah, absolutely. So that was Cro-Mag Rally. Very fun little kart racing game themed around ancient history. Okay, Bugdom is up next. Some information I found indicated this would have been pre-installed on some iMacs, but Pangea's website says that this was their first commercial game. Where was that page? Never mind. So, the Bugdom was once a peaceful place ruled by the roly-polies and the ladybugs, but not long ago the Bugdom was overthrown by the clan of the fire ants. Okay, This is a very similar plot to Isopod, the spin-off of Webbed, where you played as Rollie Poly, and the Fire Ants were the baddies. Only that was in Australia. I wonder where this is set. Anyway, recruiting other bugs to help fight for them. So a lot of Bugs Life influence here, which was a recent popular movie at the time, which had its own tie-in video game, which probably was also inspirational to this one, but we'll see. They captured the ladybugs and holding the prisoner. King Thorax, king of the fire ants, is the leader. Once he's defeated, the Bugdom will return to the peaceful place it used to be. You are Rollie McFly, the only remaining bug capable of saving the ladybugs and restoring peace to the Bugdom. Rollie's been hiding in the lawn area and will need to travel far to get to the anthill. Waters across, bugs to ride, and plenty of enemy forces to defeat. But you will become the new ruler of Bugdom and peace will be restored. Wow. Didn't expect that. Alright, let's check it out. So once again, an Ilias Jorio port. Oh, I didn't look at the itch website, but it usually has very similar plots. Stuff. This also seems a lot louder than Cro-Mag Rally, so I'm going to turn it down. You can see a flying fire ant taking away a ladybug. Oh, the rolling. Oh, I hope the rolling's good. I remember it being fun. We're going to have a little quick look at the modern ports page. So Ilias Jorio, of course, ported this along with a lot of other ones. Similar stuff. Probably the most advanced game that uses QuickDraw 3D, which was the 3D graphics technology that Apple wanted to show off, and which was part of why these games were pre-installed on iMacs, is that it does show off the technology that iMacs were capable of. So this introduces some modern comforts and fixes bugs. Bugs. Okay. And of course it was all done with the permission of Pangea. Alright. Like Nanosaur, we've got a visually based menu here. Spider warning, I guess. There's going to be spiders in the game. If that offends you. Okay, credits. Very short. Okay, kick, body bug, morph, jump boost. Okay. The ants seem a lot more cartoony, so hopefully they don't trigger any ant phobias. Not like the ants in Isopod itself, which were very realistically rendered. Although they did have silly hats and such. How's that volume? It seems quite loud to me, but I did turn it down. Yeah, let me know if it sounds okay. So we're running in a bit of a window here, probably to improve performance on the original iMacs. What's my name? Rollie McFly. I can kick. I don't have a buddy bug, I guess. But we've got the roll move. Holy, it's fast. Wowie zowie. So this really isn't so far off from Isopod, which I do highly recommend, by the way. Great 3D game about bugs, with fun movement tech, including a magnet grapple. I don't remember what any of this stuff does, but we're getting little power-ups out of shells, or walnut shells or whatever, seed pods. That, I think, is restoring health. Can kick down the cages of our ladybird friends so they can escape. But yeah, it's a little 3D adventure. We're going to be exploring these little worlds. Is that a buddy bug? Yeah, sick. Oh, it died. Okay. Our little bee friend went to attack the slug, I think, but smashed into the side of the hill. So I guess some of these bugs are allies of the ants, or else they're just looking out for themselves and we're getting in their way or something. see. I don't know what these things do. These items. I've got 1 of 4 blue clovers. The green clovers don't even... Oh, invincibility. Kick the slug. Yeah, I was worried this would feel a little clunky, but... like, the speed of rolling when you're curled up is just wild. It's a lot more than I expected. And, the sort of environment rendering, you know, it almost reveals how kind of slow it is to catch up when you're moving that fast. Okay, key gets us in here. Oh boy, I can't take on these guys. My health's bloody a pittance. I gotta restore it somehow, but these clovers don't seem to be doing anything. Oh, the red. They're filling the red bar. So what's the green bar? Should have looked at some manual or something. Alright, we're gonna send our bee friend out after these guys. Yeah, there you go. Got a little kick. Oh, the green bar is like how much you can roll. And I've just refilled it with a mushroom. Yeah, okay, it drains when you're rolling. So that's a bit of a limiter on how much you can do that. I would say the limit on it is that you can barely interact with anything because you're moving too fast. But they've put an additional restriction on it. What's this about? What did that do? I don't know. Straws have water drops. Remember that, folks. Okay, I don't know how many ladybirds there are in total. Okay, the raspberry fills more of the health than the clovers do. It's interesting. Isopod is, like I said, naturalistic in the way it renders the bugs, although they do have clothes and robots and things. It also makes it clear what isopods or slaters or whatever you call them really do eat in the wild, which is just dry leaf litter, basically. When there's a lot of that scattered around, and you can eat that at any time to restore your health in that game. Here it's a bit more cartoony, berries and leaves and stuff. Maybe not as much research was put into making this an accurate representation of nature. But again, I'm not sure where this is set. Maybe in other parts of the world, the isopods that you have there eat clovers and berries. Who would know? But yeah, Isopod very much an Australian game, which I think is very cool. Oh, when you're rolled up, you can also hit the kick button to do like a boost, which takes more of your green bar. Presumably does more damage to these guys. Right, let's just do some kicks. We've run out of Rollie power. But yeah, this is very cool. I'm not sure where it's going to go exactly from here. Starts pretty much where you'd expect in a little, you know, natural environments with plants and such. The very first level of the A Bug's Life game is very much the same way. Okay, we need a key to get into that enclosure up there. There we go. We found it, and little Rollie's portrait up on the top is now brandishing the key in his little paw. Very cute. Yeah, bugs have paws. Oh, wrong one actually. We need the purple key. And now we need the red gate as well. Oh boy, there's so many gates. Okay. 2 hands, 2 keys. That's 8 ladybirds. This can't be the level exit, can it? Oh well, we didn't get all the ladybirds, but whatever. We got enough to get a bonus. Were the clovers not restoring my health? The stick controls the mouse cursor on that screen. Oh no, I exploded the floppy. Well, I guess it's not necessary or mandatory to rescue everyone. I like that. Let you do it at your own pace. Of course, we want to go for a high score. That motivates every gamer. Okay, second verse, same as the first, it looks like. Yeah, clovers must just be for bonus. But yeah, a lot of kicking seeds in this game. A very seed kick heavy game. And we started with no rolling stamina, so... we also reset the blue clovers. Let alone the gold clovers, which we've never found. I do wonder what they do. Okay. Oh, I can swim! How adorable. Yeah, that didn't restore health. So clovers are just for bonus. Oh well. But yeah, I love any game where you're playing as a tiny critter. It gives you a new perspective on things that would be tiny to us but are huge to them. It's great. It's a great idea. I dare say this is even more cartoony than A Bug's Life itself. That game has a lot of finding the right kind of berries and throwing them, and that's how you interact with most of the world. Oh, thanks. We're out of history and into the garden now. I'm a bug. Okay, there's our rolling stamina. Looks like the level structure is pretty different here, with a little hub that opens into other areas when you unlock them. Whereas in the last one, the gates led to very enclosed small areas. So that's how they're varying up the level design. Remains to be seen how it's gonna go from there in future levels. But yeah, Isopod's great. I highly recommend it. Oh. Okay, B, prove yourself. Attack your cousin, the ant. Done. Bees and ants are pretty closely related, and their social structures are similar too. I don't know if it's social or eusocial. EU social. Which is how these kinds of colony-based things are described. Okay. My kick is really not that powerful. Did the website have a manual on what the blue and the gold things are? Not really. Did the files have something? There's a README. Oh, the game is free. Yeah, it really doesn't say anywhere, does it? Oh well. And yeah, the Ilias's itch.io page says this was a pack-in. Not sure on the chronology of all that. This came after Nanosaur. Okay. Red key. That means we can leave. It's that real clunky sound when you roll up. The rolled up state and the walking state are very distinct. Isopod is pretty different from that. You can dynamically roll up kind of at any time and use your momentum. This one doesn't have quite as much momentum play going on, but yeah, it's much older. And I remember playing this on a keyboard. A little more clunky. Having an analog stick to control it is a lot better. Alright, we do have to be careful because our health is low. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Very brass heavy soundtrack. Oh, can we roll into the water? No. You immediately start swimming. Well, the movement here is a lot more fun than the A Bug's Life game, which is very... It's more sort of puzzly, adventure-y. This is a little more straightforward, I guess. Did Ants have a game? You know, Ants with a Z. It had a racing game, a kart racer. On the GBA at least. I don't know if it had, like, an adventure game. An action game. What does this do? Maybe it's a checkpoint, actually. That rings a bell. I have played this game before. A long, long time ago. Given saying this does seem like the sort of thing that would occupy hours of my time as a kid. In fact, it kind of reminds me of the 3D Centipede reboot from the 90s that I had for PC alongside the Frogger reboot. Yeah. Centipede reboot, you say? I should try that. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get a brown key and then go back. Attack my bee friend. Oh, crashed into a plant. I like how the ants have to go after their spear after throwing it so they can get it back. But yeah, this is a similar era. It does have those slight Frogger reboot vibes. Although there's been a few Frogger reboots at this point. Alright, that's the brown key. So let's just avoid these guys and leave. See ya. Apparently filling up that blue clover is going to be pretty rare. So the ending has got to be through here, right? No, it's just a ladybird. Okay, so the ending must be in that purple area, but you backtrack to get the full ladybird completion. However, I am missing at least one, I expect, maybe three. Buddy bee. Is the bee the only buddy bug? I feel like it might be. Now my health really is low, so gotta watch out for all these ants. Scary, scary ants. Uh-oh. Of course, ants aren't all bad. My name is Ant, in fact. In real life. But at the same token, our kitchen keeps getting invaded by ants, and it's very distressing. And they're not even fire ants. Ugh, no blue still? Okay, Okay, we're gonna skate across the water. Boost! Dang it! Okay, we'll go on the edge. Swimming is so slow. Whoops. Just pressing all the buttons to see if we can swim any faster. Ants are very important for the ecosystem and a healthy planet, but I still don't want them anywhere near me. Says Given. Exactly right. That's very true. I feel the same about spiders and lots of kinds of creepy crawlies, really. I do acknowledge they're very important for the environment. A vital part of the ecosystem. But like, I live in my house. I don't want other things in my house. Just my cat. Oh, this is turquoise, not green. I see. There's a whole new phase to this level with a lake hub. Okay, turquoise. Let me in. I wonder if there is a limitation on 2 keys because we've only got 2 hands. Alright, that's the exit, but I'm kind of curious still. Like what full completion gets you. I don't know if I have been completist in this level so far, but might as well go back for this one. Okay. There might be another 2 slots for ladybirds on the HUD. Or that might be all of them. I don't think it's going to tell me, actually. The sequential jumping is annoying. Ooh, nice lens flare. Feels like all of them. I don't know. What's the time? I don't want to drag this out further. Oh, fish time. Okay. By which I mean I don't want to go to yet another stream on these games. I want to wrap this up. So at a certain point I will stop this and play a little bit of Bugdom 2, which I don't think I've played before. But at least we'll get a little bit further and see how the game changes, at least in the early parts. Already we've got new, what do you call them? Are they water striders? Boatmen? Oh, and this guy. Hello. With a hat on. Oh, this guy. Yeah, you ride this guy. It's the water taxi. I guess I need a coin. Supposed to have a friendly smile on their face, but it looks a bit creepy, honestly. Oh, a mosquito with a hat. Is that a hat? Oh, look at her, poor thing. I feel sorry. Oh well, she tried to kill me. There's that coin. And we have 2 parts of the blue clover. Yeah, it's interesting that the description talked about like uniting the bugs and stuff, which is something you do in a bug's life. It's also a big part of the plot of Isopod, forming the Arthropod Alliance with other insects and other kinds of bugs, working together against the fire ants, who are mainly the antagonists. But here there's a lot of hostile bug life, and I haven't really united anyone yet. And I wonder whether that's going to be part of the story. Well, the draw distance is not great. Oh, here's another fun thing that was an Isopod. Repurposing human junk. And another Crab's Treasure does this as well. Into little tools and things for the bugs. So yeah. Paddle pop sticks and pencils to make a little pier. Very cute. Oh! She took my stamina! Oh, and it's really hard to fight them. The kick is a really clunky method of attacking because you're standing still while you're doing the animation. It's really not smooth at all. Okay, there's another taxi coin. More like another Crab's Nerd. Have you played it? Another Crab's Treasure is amazing. And Isopods, by the way, like me, Rollie, what's his name? Rollie McFly here. Not insects, they're actually crustaceans, just like crabs and lobsters and such. There are crustaceans that live on land. There's isopods who live under the sea as well. Marine isopods, as well as terrestrial isopods like this one. The animal world is so fascinating. Oi, you jerk! Sod off. Okay, we do have 3 of the 4 required blue clover parts, so I really want to see if I can fill that up. Could another one be on these islands somewhere? But these mozzies are so hazardous. Damn mozzies. Of course, the fish is also a memorable hazard at one point in Isopod. There are so many similarities to Isopod with this. I didn't expect this, but yeah, this is great. Especially with how recently I played that one. Okay. I guess we'll move on. Hopefully I haven't missed that clover. We're now looking for the next pier. Oh, it's got to be something. Flower. Okay. I've been saying she should go through another Crab's Treasure again. It's so good. I've been getting the itch. It is so good. I played it for the first time this year, and I enjoyed it immensely. Have you? Because you would have got it at launch. Have you played it since the big update, the Year of the Crab update, which was on the 1st anniversary? Because they added a lot of stuff in that, including New Game Plus, which might be good for you on a second playthrough. Reworked hazards and enemy placements and such. They turned the first minor snail enemy into like a super boss. It's pretty cool. You can boost your like sidekick supply further. Oh, no, I don't have that coin. Looks like I need to go along here and then backtrack. Yeah, I knew it would be that. Still no blue clover. Alright, let's go. I do like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's an excellent game. And I think you're a fool if you think it's mid. I think you just don't like bugs. What have you got against bugs? Look at Rollie McFly. Isn't he just the coolest dude? Yeah. 8 legs. Of course, isopods have much more than 8 legs. I think. I don't know. It felt like I had a lot more in the game Isopod, but maybe it is just 8, because crustaceans have 8. Sometimes 10, if you count other limbs. Some of them have like mini limbs that for arms or whatever. Yeah, maybe it is just 8. But normally a cartoony bug like this, they wouldn't bother having all 8. If indeed that is... Although the ladybird only has 4, not 6. So yeah, it's inconsistent. The mozzies have 6, I believe? No, they're just 4 too. Okay, well apparently insects in this world only have 4 limbs. Get off me, jerk. New Game Plus is an idea. Oh, you haven't done New Game Plus yet? Oh, it's really cool. Oh, wait, I did get the 4 clover pieces. Did anybody see what it does? It's probably just bonus points at the end of the level. Let's find out. This doesn't feel like the kind of game with permanent upgrades. Yeah, there it is. Just some bonus points. Never mind. I was considering giving it a go on Switch 2 since the Switch version got a performance update, presumably it'd be further enhanced running on the S2. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm sure it would be better that way. Monty Python reference. I like bugs in good games like Pokemon Heart Gold. Yeah, okay. Grounded is pretty fun, but not all that special. Grounded, yeah. I've heard some people that enjoy that, but I don't think it's really my kind of thing. Ooh, Banjo-Tooie? Wait, what? Snake Rattle and Roll? Sorry, Banjo-Tooie has a sequence with the Stomponodon, a giant dinosaur that's trying to stomp on you. Snake Rattle and Roll is another rare game where the final boss is a giant foot. A single foot, by the way, which is why I thought of it. Here, because these feet don't seem to be attached to other feet. It's just people hopping around, or perhaps people with 1 foot. They're all left feet. What is going on? Oh no, is that a right one? Yeah, that's a right one. No, it's a left one. They're all left. They're all left. They're all single left feet. What a strange world we live in. And yeah, good luck beating Snake Rattle and Roll, honestly. Oh, these caterpillars with the spikes, that's cute. Dreamland of Giants, another rare game with a giant stompy foot. That's where the that's where they got it from. Like, they Dream eventually became Banjo-Kazooie, and then I guess they reused ideas from it, even in the sequel. So yeah, that's another good reference point. It was a dinosaur foot in Dream, I believe, using that pre-rendering technology on the SNES. Of course, we saw some characters from Dream recently when we were playing Kiddy Kong's Challenge, because Edson and his dog, what was it, Dipper? What was the dog's name? It had a different name in Kiddy Kong's Challenge. But yeah, they were little bonus characters you could find. Oh god. Oh no, I died. Alright, let's skip all that stuff. Oh, okay, we died and we had 2 extra lives. So it's remembered all the items we found and stuff. That's nice. Didn't have to do all that again. So yeah, I'm just gonna race through this part. It's gonna be hard to avoid these feet. Although they do have consistent patterns. Bizarre. Alright, it's not as hard as I thought. They felt a bit more erratic. But yeah, they're pretty consistent. The special nut with the special raspberry. Oh boy. So yeah, this is cool. This is a very different idea for a level. So they are keeping it fresh. I like it. Gotta use the raspberry there. Aha, a checkpoint. Perfect. Give me that drop. What this game most reminds me of is Croc. Sort of the way movement works and stuff. That was a tank control game, infamously, but... Maybe something about the way it looks. Huh, how are we supposed to get in there? I haven't tried walking into these thorns. They don't hurt me. There's no gates. But there are bugs in there to free. But Croc is a game that I played on my PC. So maybe it's computer-based 3D platformers, which there weren't many of in the era. And this is another one of them, but on Macs, of course. But yeah, that's what I associate with Croc is Windows 95 gaming. We had the CD-ROM, played on a keyboard. Didn't have game controllers for computers back then. At best, you might have had a flight stick, like a joystick. I had a friend who had a few. Okay, so the spiders have entered the picture. We also have a dragonfly. Big part of Isopod is the dragonflies. Oh, okay, so this is where we fly above the walls of thorns and rescue the ladybugs inside. That explains that. But I wonder just how much freedom you get with this. Quite a lot, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, and you can shoot? We're getting Nanosaur 2 in here. Of course, this came first. But yeah, a huge wide open area that we can freely fly through. Very much Nanosaur 2 vibes. Hopefully my ammo is infinite, unlike that game. Jet Force Gemini is a good bug game. True! The baddies are ants, although it's not macro scale, they're giant ants. Unless the Jet Force kids are tiny. Did we ever think about that? Everything's aliens and planets in that game, right? So maybe we're on a planet where everything's tiny. I don't know if this has been considered before. There is a bear in that game, but maybe it's a water bear? I remember the bear. I haven't played Jet Force Gemini, but I know the bear because of Chris Alcock's agitating ways, where he has been employed by Rare and he uses his influence to make outrageous claims sometimes. So he said that the bear in Jet Force Gemini was Banjo's mother, and her name is Ivana, I believe. Maybe that was an Alcockism as well. That game did have funny names, but all the planet names were like anagrams of rude phrases. Okay, this is bad. Really? Okay, the bee looks like it took out the spiders. A tick! They're the worst. Die. Oh no! Ticks are arachnids, by the way. We're gonna have to make our way back to the dragonfly. I might like Grounded more than you think. It really wants to be Dark Souls. Huh. Well, if you like a game that's like Dark Souls, you'll like Another Crab's Treasure. You think that was a mistake for it to ape Dark Souls? Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's the kind of game it's trying to be. It's like a multiplayer, I don't know, survival game. It's got like crafting and stuff, right? It's like a raft type game. Should have been more Subnautica. Yeah, Subnautica is kind of the vibe, I thought. Crafting and survival and stuff. Dark Souls would be a weird thing to take from it. But, you know, it's trendy. Things taking after Dark Souls. Okay, I don't know if I want to hang around too much. We'll grab this ladybug. There's a lot more seeds around, but I think we might just look for an exit right now. Yeah, sorry ladybug, you can stay. The spiders have got to be allied with the ants because there's All these web cages holding my friends. I think there's one ladybug in the game Isopod. Oh wow, you can actually go really high. Oh! There's a limit though. I think I just got eaten by a bat. Okay. Way more combat focused than I thought. Combat's all about parrying and dodging. Very Dark Souls, very difficult. It didn't feel unfair though. Okay, interesting. I should ask my brother about it. I think he played some Grounded, but it's one of these things where it's a Microsoft game and I don't want to be giving Microsoft money right now. Yeah, Ivana Bear, then. It's a cornerstone of our fandom, is making stupid connections between rare games. So I'm very on board with Ivana Bear. Of course, Banjo, we know thanks to Chris Alcock. He's got two fathers, his biological father, Bear, as seen in Donkey Kong Land 3, and his foster father, Ptolemy Von Ghoul, aka the player character in Slalom, Rare's first NES game. This is all true lore from the mind of Chris Alcock, who has written Sea of Thieves novels and likes to mess with us fans. And he's always on the DK Vine stream, so check out the DK Vine Sea of Thieves streams. Okay, well those legs aren't connected to anything. I hope you could see that while I was in there briefly. They end mid-shin, so they are some kind of eldritch creature. They're not human at all. Of course, the foot in Snake Rattle and Roll is completely disconnected from anything. Stops at the ankle. A buddy. Yeah, when you got the bee following you around and you're riding a dragonfly, it does sell the idea of uniting with other bugs a little more. Where the heck is the exit, for goodness sake? I feel like I've been over this whole map a few times. I don't want to go too high because I get eaten. That's the checkpoint. So we just did a big loop around, didn't we? Have I been over here though? Let's keep looping for a little bit. Just dragonfly refreshes. Eldritch creatures awoke. Explain yourself. I'm not sure if the dragonfly can break open a cage. Apparently not. It requires the mighty foot of Rollie McFly to kick it, it seems. Alright, well now we've definitely looped around, haven't we? So let's go towards the center. Oh, wait, what's over here? Hang on. Is this a path? No, it just ends there. Shoot the cage! There definitely seems like more than 2 cages I haven't opened. So I don't know what's going to happen to the HUD. Yeah, there might be room for 4 there. Okay, so I'm going to go through the middle bit. That's the checkpoint there. So if we do a little circuit in the middle... I don't get it. Do we need to break all the cages, maybe? How many levels does this game have? Is it possible that the condition here is breaking all the cages? I don't know. This is my last life, so I kind of need to be careful. Notice how they put some rocks in here in case you get stuck with the dragonfly outside, so you can jump out. Pretty nice. Alright, I guess I'll break some cages, because I'm a little at a loss of what to do. I've been on top of all these protrusions, right? Protrusion, empty. Here's a bigger protrusion. No! Okay, this was the exit. Oh, I was really worried about getting eaten by that bat again. Okay, we're gonna leave now. Yeah, forget the rest of the ladybirds. Okay, cool. Let's just roll out of here. Whoopsie. Well, I got away with it. More dragonfly? I'm so worried about the bat now. Alright, fly over here. It's a little bit Buck Bumble, isn't it? That's a game I really got to play. Ooh, a big bee to battle my little bee. It's a bee battle. It's a bigger battle. It's a biggie battle in a bottle. And when bees battle in a bottle, it's a bee battle bottle. That bee even looks Buck Bumble-esque. Even though I think Buck Bumble is a robot or something. I don't know. I really got to play that game. I've been meaning to for a while. Oh no! Is that a bat? I think it is. Oh, the game over screen. So that's the Fire Ant Tyrant, I forget his name. But for some reason they're patriarchal, which is not accurate to real nature, I believe. The flying ants. You know, we might leave it there, actually, as far as Bugdom 1 goes. That's the ending. That's our ending, right? It's how the game goes as far as we're concerned. But like Nanosaur, we've got a very novelty high score screen. That one had numbers flying through a cosmic void, and this has the big sunflower of scores. Very cute. So since I died, can I restart from... No, this is the same way that Nanosaur 2 worked, actually. You had this, you can start, just starts you from the beginning, but you can go to saves and yeah, level 4 forest. I don't know how many levels there are, but I'm kind of keen to show Bugdom 2 and then have a rest, so I'm going to stop with Bugdom 1 there, unfortunately. So a little info on Bugdom 2. It's from 2002, so 2 years after Bugdom 1. We're playing as a new character. It's been 3 years in game time since Rollie McFly rid the Bugdom of the evil king Thorax and his minions. But it's still dangerous. Our new hero Skip is about to find out. On his way to visit his family, a bully bee swooped down and stole Skip's knapsack. You got to track down the bully bee and get your knapsack back. The chase takes place mostly in and around a house. New friends, Sam the snail and Sally the chipmunk. She wants acorns, and he wants to prove your worthiness. The same buddy bugs that helped Rollie McFly defeat King Thorax will help you defeat most mean enemy bugs that you encounter. Okay. So this is again a port of the original Mac game that makes it playable on modern computers with permission of Pangea. And yeah, let's go. Bugdom 2. So who knows what other kind of ideas would have come in through Bugdom 1. But yeah, I want to check this out too. Oh god. Okay. Here's Skip. A cricket or grasshopper or something. 6 legs. Good to see. Different kind of bee than what we saw before. Not my knapsack. Nah, Skip's very shiny. Showing off that new technology. Okay, very similar kind of menu. Good stuff. Is that a garden gnome running around? Sure. Oh boy. Alright, what are the controls? Jump, kick, buddy bug, pick up and drop. Okay. Silent or buzz? Difficulty kitty mode. We'll keep it on normal. Okay. Cute. The front yard. So we're gonna have a bit more human influence in this one. Oh yeah, picking up stuff that's very Bug's Life coded. Whoa, okay. Skips a grasshopper or something. Oh, that poor butterfly. So yeah, huge hops on this guy. That's really fun. A lot more mobile than Rollie, although not as much horizontal momentum, I guess. More vertical. Oh, it's still breaking nuts to get things inside. But you gotta chase down the nut after kicking it to grab the item. That's fun. But yeah, Skip, he can't roll, but he is still more horizontally mobile just by default. Oh, that's my knapsack, you jerk. So here's...
Well, hello, Skip. I'll give you a map if you'll bring me an acorn.
Voice acting.
Thank you, Skip. Here you go.
So here's Sandy from SpongeBob. I mean, Sally the chipmunk, I guess. So I have a map now. Oh, a mini-map? Yeah, I didn't have that before. So that displays permanently on the screen there. We're stuck in a small area until we can get a key for that door. So that's good. Wait, but if the key that I needed was in an acorn, I could have given it to Sally, right? So it's not going to be in an acorn. Here's our friend Sam the snail, I assume. Hey buddy, wake up. Is the shell empty? I guess it is. Okay, whatever. So if it's not in an acorn, then where's the key gonna be? Is a butterfly gonna have it? A butterfly gave me a berry before. Strawberry. I have a strawberry and a blueberry meter and I don't know what they do. Maybe one is health and one is... I don't know what else it would be. Very interesting. This is a little more traditional of a 3D platformer in terms of the scale of it and how high you can jump. Oh, here we go. He probably wants his
Skip. I'm Sam the
shell
snail,
back,
and
yeah.
I seem to have lost my shell. If you can find it for me, I'll give you the key to the gate.
Yep. I should have known. Okay. Let's go get that shell. Hopefully I can still jump while carrying it. Yeah. But yeah, I do appreciate the much larger draw distance here. This is similar to the jump between Nanosaur and Nanosaur 2 in terms of that technical aspect. We can really see far around us, and the level design is also along those same lines, being more open.
Hi,
Okay,
Skip.
here you go.
I'm Sam the snail.
Yeah,
and I seem to have lost
it's here.
my shell.
I've got it.
If you can find it for me,
Shut
I'll
up.
give you the thanks for finding my shell, Skip. Here's the key I promised.
Okay, a bit of audio mixing left and right stuff. Jumping through water is still the best way.
I'll trade you this checkpoint for an acorn.
Trade a checkpoint for an... It's right here, buddy. You fool. Here you go. I agree.
Checkpoint.
Well, that's cute. Little sprout grows out of the bean as a checkpoint. So here's that gnome we saw. Hi, friend. Oh my god. Okay, so one of my strawberries has grayed out because of that. So the strawberries are my health bar. And it's a huge health bar, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. Still not sure what the blueberries do. A mean fly with a leather jacket, that is sick! Look at this guy! Oh, I love it. Why can't I play as that guy? Skip is such a dweeb. Look at him with his little hat and his jacket. What a jerk.
Skip, this critter looks stuck. See if you can lift the bar by pressing your pickup button.
Cool, we help mice out of traps. That's fun. We're not just an arthropod alliance anymore. We're helping out other little critters. Even vertebrates, yes. No way. I didn't even try that until now, but Skip has wings and can glide. That's great. Yeah, I always like when a platform has some kind of aerial thing, a double jump or a glide. Like, I feel like that's almost essential. So I'm glad to see that. So the level's opened up a lot now. We've got a few different little zones to go to. This is the brick zone. You know who else has wings and can glide? The dog in Jet Force Gemini. Really? Lupus can glide? I didn't know that. Ooh, the invincibility dandelion seed. Holy! That was so loud. I really feel bad smashing the butterflies, but you know, you gotta do it. It must be done. Oh no, my invincibility ran out before I could get to the gnome. Oh, I think I just figured out what the blueberries do. The blueberries is how much I can glide. Must be, right? No, why limit it like that? Why? It's just like the stamina on the rolling. Like, the game would just be better if you could do it as much as you wanted. Dang it! Oh, that's so annoying. Being restricted from using the fun aerial movement tech in what feels like an artificial way. That sucks. Like, Spyro could just glide wherever he wanted. Come on. Spyro didn't need to eat blueberries to glide. Alright. Yeah, this game sucks now. Just kidding. It's pretty good. I wonder if there's anything you can do when you run out. Oh, that fly did more damage than other things I had so far. Oh, and butterflies always drop blueberries? But it only fills one! Man, what a rip. Holy, what is this guy? What the? It's like a plant monster or something? And it shoots seeds at you? Thriving in the sprinkler system. Okay, well this scarecrow obviously wants its head back.
Hi, Skip. If you can put my scarecrow's head back on, I'll give you another key.
Okay, but these plant creatures are menacing me. Please, Sam, you must understand. Okay. They've turned back into tiny sprouts.
Great! You found the scarecrow's head.
Yes.
Now just put it back on him, and I'll give you the key.
Yeah, easier said than done,
Hi,
buddy.
Skip. If you can
Shut
put
up,
the scarecrow's
Sam.
head back on, I'll give you another key.
It's harder than it looks when your legs are this powerful. What are your legs? Steel springs. Very Anzac Day appropriate.
Great! You found the scarecrow's
That's a
head.
line from the movie
Thanks for
Gallipoli
fixing my scarecrow, Skip. Here's your key.
with Mel Gibson, I believe. How fast can you run? As fast as a leopard. That's all I remember out of that movie. They probably die at the end. It's war. Anzacs, etc. Oh, it gives me 2 blueberry pips. Very cool. Well, I didn't see what happened when I ran out of blueberries, but I'm sure it'll happen. Mousetrap Inc. Patent pending. Somebody look up this patent, quick! Go to the US Patent Office. Ah! Alright, sod off. So that's our 4th mouse. So that'll let us through that other door. Oh. Butterflies can drop anything, really. Okay. So, nuts aren't as useful, but butterflies are much more useful. Because they can drop buddy bugs, health, blueberries. I thought it was like a ukulele situation where... Well, no, because ukulele has butterflies, and you can either eat them or collect them. and they'll restore different resources based on which action you do. Alright, so we're missing a mouse still, but it might be in the final area, so let's just go through. And 2 buddy bugs, let's try one. Go! Pretty useful. Kind of switches to a different camera angle while the buddy bug is active. That's cool. Give me health! Alright. Lupus has a jetpack. Okay, okay.
Thanks for rescuing those mice, Skip.
You're welcome. The jump is wild, how high you go. It's really cool. Oh, no camera change? What were you aiming at? Can a bee attack a gnome? It doesn't want to. You can kick the corpses. I guess they're still kicking, so they're not corpses. They're just having a little rest. We're not killing anyone here. This is a kid-friendly game. Yeah, the movement feels a lot nicer in this game than it did in Bugdom, which was a little clunky. You! Jerk. So you're just constantly chasing this bee through each level. That's fun. Gives it a nice through line. The little fat mice, they're very cute. Yay! Man, that old school file icon. Okay, what is breaking the Coke bottles exactly? They're not that fragile. Okay, we're in the backyard. I hope we get to go inside the house later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that far, but... I can't kick the baseball? Really? Okay, fine. Ugh! Okay, I should have seen that coming. Whoa, 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 whoa! I got eaten by a snake! Oh, we ride the ball. It's Mario Galaxy, but with a control stick. So it's a million times better. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think my blueberry count didn't refill between levels. Ugh! That didn't hurt me at all? Oh no! I only have so many lives, you know. Alright, we'll pick up some speed this time. Ugh! Dang. Stay away, snake. It's fun having other kinds of creatures like this. Like, as much as an all bug world is fun, it's also cool to have other things of different scales to compare them to. Snake looks a little jank, but... Oh! This is real hard. Go away! Okay, we made it through the Conker's Bad Fur Day spinning fan. Finally. You! Jerk. So who's this guy? Somebody with a bottle cap. Whoa! What does that say? Cola. Classic. Who is this? A roach or something? Maybe Sally will tell us.
Howdy, Skip. I'll trade you this checkpoint for an acorn.
I love the way she's modeled. That's great. Acorn. Okay, let's find an acorn. Although I'm on my last life, so I don't think a checkpoint's actually going to do anything at this point. Might as well just keep moving. Yeah, nobody ever got past the snake.
The red key is floating on a leaf somewhere in the pool. But be careful, the chlorine in the water will hurt ya.
It'll hurt ya. Okay, we're seeing limitations of draw distance finally here. But still, pretty good. What? I can't jump on top of the floaty thing? Yeah, the sheer scale of my jumps here is great. Really suited to this environment. It's cool. Another checkpoint so soon. I wonder if I can use the same one twice.
Ultra checkpoint.
Checkpoint. Okay, so somewhere in the pool. Oh, it's like the chlorine dispenser. That's cool. Here we are. Key get. We're rapidly running through our supply of blueberries, sadly. Holy, there's a lot of mice on this level, I just noticed. We only have 4 out of like 20 mice or something. Okay, I'm out of blueberries, so now the jump button does absolutely nothing when I'm in midair. Nothing at all. That really sucks. Just let me glide, for goodness sake. I wonder if kitty mode affects the usage of blueberries. It probably affects your health, I'd guess. Should have picked kitty mode, I knew it. Yeah, playing as a grasshopper is great. What's that one? Zappa One Wicked Cricket. That was going to be a Frogger game, and they had to rework it, right? That's the only other game I can think of where you play as this kind of insect.
I'll give you a key at the end.
Squash all the berries, got it. Zapper is great, yeah. I haven't tried it much, but yeah. Wonder if it'd be a good game club nom. I think I tried the GBA version, which was a companion to the main version on PS2 and probably GameCube. Oh! Rude. Well, that's all the berries. There might be another game where you play as a cricket. I don't know.
You made quite a mess back there. Here's the key.
Okay. You're welcome, I guess. Okay, sick him. Keep sicking him. Okay, well that's not doing anything, is it? The bee! Alright, the buddy bugs aren't that powerful. It took 2 to take down the roach. Okay, looks like we need to break some glass bottles. Hey? What? I didn't have enough bees! Hey you, throw at this. It bounced off. Are bees required here? Surely I can kick the weakened part. Maybe I can lure the gnome over? Well, there's plenty of butterflies, but they're limited, right? So at a certain point you could run out of bees, and then what? Oh, I guess it might not be mandatory to get inside the bottles. No, it is! There's a key! Keys are mandatory. No! I ran out of straws! Oh, that's game over. Very sad. Oh no. Oh, pick up and throw the bottle caps. That's a good idea. Yeah, I should have tried that. That might have worked. Are there any Pinocchio games where you play as Jiminy? Well, maybe our resident Kingdom Hearts expert will know. Alright, well, I think I need to rest if I'm going to get over this cold. So that might be the end of it. But yeah, really, really cool stuff. More impressed with Bugdom 2 than I expected. It really goes in a different direction. Like, there's not really much in common between the two, but that's cool to see. To see them trying new things with the sequel. So yeah, unconventional protagonists is also fun. But yeah, I'm glad I tried that out. That was definitely my first time playing that. Let's have a little preview of what else might be in the game. Picking up olives, picnic blanket, some cheese back there. Fish to rescue perhaps? Oh, a slide? You can't have a 3D platform this year without a slide. We saw that part. Oh, playing card wall. That's Otto from another game. Automatic. Like, surely that's the same character, right? Obviously, this is in the Bugdom engine. Looks very similar. It's like a bigger, eviler version of Otto. With extra arms because it's insect themed? Oh no, there's two Ottos. One's in the background. Okay, well, that's weird. There's a lot of them actually. So yeah, toys come to life to attack you. A more complex map structure there you can see. Cool. Well, lots of fun stuff happening here. And a top-down flying level on a little glider, a little wind-up glider. Racing cars. Wow, there's so much to this game. I barely scratched the surface, it seems. Let's get a look at what else might have been in Bugdom 1. We saw that. That's early on. Ooh, a bit of more of a free-flying dragonfly level with bees chasing you. Yep, we saw that. The water taxi. Swinging through a lava cavern. Okay. Fireflies in the dark. Wow. Yeah, so there's a lot more to these games. A lot of levels and a lot to do. So that's great. And they're free. Go get them. Why not, huh? Cool stuff, man. Pangea is so good. And what kind of game is automatic? Obviously more shooting, but yeah, similar kind of exploration type stuff. So lots of great stuff on Ilias Jorio's itch page to discover. So yeah, check it out. I could probably play this on my Steam Deck thinking about it now. I had a little run through of Nanosaur on the Steam Deck, and some of the button assignments were a bit off, but I'm sure that can be fixed easily enough. Oh yeah, another thing, since Ilias had access to the game files, there's a nice little banner up top here that has some of the like internal labels. So Doodlebug is what Rollie was called internally, and Nanosaur is labeled with Dynon, short for Deinonychus, a type of raptor species. So that's fun, man. Good stuff. What is this one? Ah, older style 2D pixel art stuff. Man, so much good stuff. All right, well, that'll do it for today. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I didn't do the full run through of the Bugdom games, but should I do it later? Maybe. I'll say I won't, but who knows what the future will bring. As for next week, I do plan to start on the Scunny games, unless, of course, I put it off and decide to do Alien and Predator games instead, because that's on my radar right now. Maybe I'll alternate them, but we'll see. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Lest we forget and all that. Okay, bye.